I wanna take her bowling and shit. Toilet seat loose so you know that she thick. Go ahead and bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it. Go ahead and bust it, bust it, bust it. Product selling out all over the country. Bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it. She do the dirty work. Go ahead and bust it, bust it, bust it. Dirty work. Product selling out all over the country. Yeah, I'm up right now. I'm high and I can't land. Damn, man, I heard you in the damn van. I'm more drop top Grand Dam, Jean-Claude Van Damme, walk off Grand Slam. God damn. Selling out all over the country. Gotta op, I make sure he can never get comfy. Yeah, motherfuckers thought I was just having fun. There was an air tag on your whip in 2021. Go ahead and bust it, 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 bust it. Go ahead and bust it, bust it, bust it. Product selling out all over the country. Bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it. I was a bust even before the shit occurred to me. I was in the kitchen eating chicken while committing burglary. She laughing, smiling, claiming that she never heard of me. I'm ugly as fuck. You think I'm dumb too? Certainly. Ooh, swaggy, sativa in the baggie. Bring your rubber gloves cause it might get a little nasty. I'm getting lit on a nightly. Pass some menthols on a Visine. Better get creepy and dicey. Get this motherfucker hyphy. Can I let my hair down? Can I let my nuts hang? Not too much I care about, except maybe my Mustang. Damn, this a dance. What's the plan before I get banned? Go Jackie Chan, go Tarzan. God damn it, man.
Give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Tough boy don't whine. Tough boys don't snitch. Tough boy get a tough whooping from his tough daddy. Gotta make sure tough boys don't flinch. My first memory was family violence. Why I'm a bit nihilistic, your highness. I just sit back in the climate, shaded in silence. Should complain, so I kept it in private. Shots go running through the south side popping. Way that they were gang banging, swear that it was Compton. Joining with the youth, ain't go run around robbing. At an early age, steady building all coffers. Popping fists, fighting with the Bloods and McDonald's. Taught me ain't no way we run away from a problem. Later he would throw the whole house on fire. And you wonder why I ain't love nobody. I can't take no shit. Pop ain't raised no bitch. Nothing but goons in the clique. Gotta stay strapped with the stick. Give a fuck what you think. Getting in fights all drink. Spitting up blood in the sink. Can't speak to no shrink. How to make a tough boy.
Just a crazy tour. Was touring with Prof for about 2 months when I released my record. That dude, the fact that he does not have any sort of charges against him for all the shit that he pulls is absolutely, I've never met anybody that parties harder in my whole entire life. In Calgary on the Together Apart tour, these fans, and normally we don't like to go back to like house parties and stuff like that. It gets weird and you get cornered and dudes start rapping at you and shit like that. The punishment ain't worth the party. But, you know, we go back and they're like, we got a penthouse on like the 30th floor on the top of this building. So we're going, I stay sober to drive. And, you know, Prof and Budo are getting super crazy and throwing bottles off the balcony and shit. They got like alcoholic whipped cream and they're like draining cans into their mouth. And dudes black out and start eating plants in the house. And some lady comes out yelling at them. And they're like, what the fuck are you doing? You're eating my $500 orchids. And Prof's got like just mouth full of leaves in his mouth. Someone slipped a note under the door that's like, hey, you guys gotta stop yelling for David or something like that. And Prof like kicks the door open and starts running down the hallways yelling David and gets in the fucking elevator and stops at every floor and starts screaming David out the fucking elevator. I'm pretty sure we got those people evicted out of their apartment that evening, which sucks for them. I'm sorry, but you should have invited us over. That's what happens.
We're going through all these pictures that I never thought I had. I thought I had no pictures of my childhood because my house burned down. I thought it was gone.
How'd it burn down?
And then my dad burned my house down.
Go on. Dad, you can't skip over my dad burned my house down. Let me tell you about photos.
If you really want to get to like, my childhood is like super, like,
let me hear.
Mad toxic.
Well, give me a piece of it, Queen.
Oh my
Go
God.
off.
Well, my fucking dad, he was like a preacher and like he was extremely charismatic, but he was also like bipolar. So he'd come home from like church and like beat my ass. And then like one day we had an argument and he was like chasing me around the table and I was like, fuck that, I'm 15. I understand that you're fucking crazy, even though this was like before diagnosis. Like he was undiagnosed, you know what I mean? And then like I ran away from home and then immediately he went to the basement and started my house on fire.
Holy shit.
And burned that motherfucker down.
With nobody in it though.
There was the animals were in that bitch.
No!
I lost my iguana. I got guns, hoes, money, troll, cars, boats. You should know. Dogs, bros, squad, bros. Hold up, whoa. You name it. Guns, hoes, money, troll, cars, boats. You should know. Dogs, bros, squad, bros. Hold up, whoa. You name it. I'm throwing money off the balcony into the crowd because I want to. Goddamn, I feel good. Sure that you already know. One thing's understood, ain't nothing that can stop my glow. Doggone it, can I just take my time? All these clock chasing motherfuckers watching all around me. I'm like, bitch, hold your horses.
Prof, you're the best.
I'm like, true I am. Rosario Dawson know who I am. If it's cool with you, girl, I can move right in. You do not understand just how cool I am. Like, see? Look at me, I'm on the beach. Don't try to holler, cause I'm on the reach. I got no service, I'm out on the keys. A couple women, my daughters and me. About to go swimming, thank God I'm a G. One shot for me, ooh, baby, that's by the thee. Let's skinny dip in the sea. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do things we remember later, you know what I mean? I got guns, hoes, money, troll, cars, boats. You should know. Dogs, bros, squad, bros. Hold up, whoa.
You name it.
Guns, hoes, money, troll, cars, boats. You should know. Dogs, bros, squad, bros. Hold up, whoa.
You name it.
I'm throwing money off the balcony into the crowd because I want to. Ooh, seriously, look at myself. Condom model over here. Ooh, seriously, look at my flow. Colder than a polar bear. Ooh, straight up, I'm an awesome person. You ain't ready for the sauce I'm serving. Straight up, I'm an awesome person. You ain't ready for the sauce. Young Pookie, your highness, gon' find the finest vaginas. From China to Thailand, gotta wine and why not combine them? Pardon me, let me chime in. Let the science behind my conniving. I'm refined and violent. Throw the lime and fine dine the hymen. Swag, swag. You should know. Dogs, bros, squad, bros. Hold up, whoa.
You name it.
Guns, hoes, money, drove, cars, boats. You should know. Dogs, bros, squad, bros. Hold up, whoa.
You name it.
I'm throwing money off the balcony into the crowd because I want to. Fuck it up, 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 fuck it up. Swear to God, if you could throw it at me, then I'll grab it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up, 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 fuck it up. Swear to God, if you could throw it at me, then I'll grab it up. Fuck it up. How about that drink? You gon' finish that? If your bro talking shit, I'm gon' get his ass. I got 2 hands that gon' fit his ass. Knock out my coat, he gon' shit his ass. Talking on phones up in Trinidad. About to make films up on Skin and Max. Oh, you just jealous because my bedroom sound like it's a fucking women's tennis match. A prof show is intense. A prof show is dynamic. It's a physical event, you know? It's not just sitting down and just watching stuff. A prof show is powerful. My favorite part about performing is just waves of energy coming in, and I'm just right in the center of it, and it's just like this frenzy. It's grabbing all the electricity from everywhere. My mind is wide open and expanded to, you know, the situation and the environment that's going on. That's my favorite part of it.
I'm pumping away, taking away, life beyond the game. To know where I come from is to know that it's all the same. I'm pumping away, take me away, life beyond the game. To know where I come from is to know that it's all the same. Give me a match and I like that fire, a little bit of gasoline and a sunset star. That old galactic on the wire, Enterprise is trying to go high. Up and away, ain't nobody heading out. Put a lock in change when you're locked in, other than a boxing ring. I got this game with a box of things. As for now, man, I'm stuck in this earth. Build my pad as a vessel, I'ma make it. Bottle up dreams, swallow up beams, lightning strikes clean. So when it hits, I'll be ready for it with a pair of metal jeans. Triple beam, kerosene dreams, barely seen things. Carelessly embarrassed, out of the parents' clearance has a dream. High in the clouds, put your right to the mouth. Can't live life in the hall, gotta take off and cause hands up right now. Take me away, life beyond the game. To know where I come from is to know that it's all the same. Up and away, take me away, life beyond the game. To know where I come from is to know that it's all the same.
I grew up around the Powderhorn neighborhood, inside and outside, just Southside Minneapolis in general, and that influenced my whole life, all my understanding of personal relationships, music, art, everything.
Jacob, he's always been exposed to music, just a wide range of genre. He could do a great imitation of Elvis Presley, and he could do it spot on with his voice and his physicality.
When I was going to bed at night, my mom would play classical music while I was sleeping the whole night through. And that's how I first started recognizing, you know, melody, rhythm, and stuff like that. This is where I write at home, a bare bone setup just to do roughs in and to write in. I usually import a new beat or whatever, throw it in Pro Tools, digest it and start working with it. I'll scat over it and just be like ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba and come up with the rhythms and the melodies first and just, you know, see what feels right to me. And then I'll go over with, you know, other inspiration on other things I've written down. Creative process is like one of the best things in the world. To create something that didn't exist and now it's in this world and it's making people feel a way is like, blows my mind. So like the first time I created something, I was like, this is amazing. Any little inspiration, little nugget off of a conversation, or anything, you know, I'll write down some inspiration, and after I have this melody and my overall rhythm that I want, what does this song mean to me? Is it scary? Is it sexy? Is it quiet? Is it loud? And then, you know, I'll go back in here and be like, oh, this is a good loud thing to say, you know. When I heard this, and I'm looking through this, like, what feels good on this? And it says Easy Does It right here. So I'm like, that's perfect. So then I just put that in there.
Easy does it, easy, 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 baby. Easy does it, oh, 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 oh. Yeah. All right.
So I have no idea what that means, but man, it feels good with it. You know what I mean? It's an Easy Does It song, and I wrote it down. I'm like, all right, perfect. Plug that in. I started painting and drawing before rapping. So I went to MCAD. I got my degree in illustration. And I remember being like, all right, now I'm gonna stop rapping. Like, I'm gonna be a designer or an illustrator or a painter. And like, oh, next year, if I don't get this, I'm gonna stop rapping. I never stopped rapping, and it just continued to build along with everything else.
You want me in a box, then tape that shut. Da-da-da-da-da, blood, good enough, I've had enough, I gotta go.
So once I have my rough drafts done, I'll just go to the final studio, the Stop House Studios, which is just down the street. The Stop House Studio is a second home for me. So I can just go in there and, even without anything written, and go in there and write with Dylan. And like, I helped build that studio. I put the walls up with him too. Like, I sanded the dry walls and stuff, you know? Once I usually have something, even if it's just a chorus, I'll go over there and lay it down.
There are times when people bring me down and turn me into blue. Hey, it slows me down to mix with gray, but I know one thing I can do. Yeah, I'm gonna.
You want me to loop that chorus over?
Yeah.
He likes to come in and just kind of do little bits of everything at a time.
One
We'll
verse at a
literally
time.
jump around, from 10 different sessions in a couple hours. Everyone else kind of has a rough draft.
We used to only record together, and I was like his only customer, and we signed to Rhymesayers. Now, majority of Rhymesayers stuff is being recorded in Stop House. I'll just do the high falsetto. Glow.
Now let's get a right side. Let's double that
All
one
right,
one more time.
all right then. Alanis Morissette was one of the first artists that I remember who layered all of her own music, and she came out and it was like, all those tracks are me. And now it's like, there's no tape, it's all digital. It's like, why would I, let's just keep running through it. A lot of people don't know what to think of me or my music because it's so different from song to song. It's complex, it's bright, it's dark. Forever Racampo, I'm seeing it through. Squat is so deep, I am starting a zoo. I drank so much that I think I should puke. I don't know, I kind of like that, but I don't like the first bar though. Let me do the first bar over again. First bar, the last four. Forever Racampo, I'm seeing it through. There you go. I don't like that. Forever Racampo, I'm seeing it through. Well, my last album, Liability, took 3 years. That's way too long. This record, I want to make fast. I want it to be a timestamp of my life. Why would I ever pay attention to what my mama says? I don't ever say apologies. If you want to turn it, you should follow this. No promises, but I'm a... Simple and plain, baby. I like your style, baby. Let me take you out, lady. Just say yes. It is the hunting season. She is my wake-up reason. I throw the keys and leave them. Just say yes. Wrap my arms around you. Kiss me like you mean it. You're not the same, are you? You are a different creature. When it comes down to what I want, my drive, I'm like one of the most angry, competitive dudes behind the scene you'll ever meet. I haven't ever made a big leap in 10 years making music. It's been slower than I wanted the whole time and it's killing me. But it's just progressive enough where I can't leave, you know what I mean? Like every step of the way it's gotten better. Now I'm paying bills, electricity bills. I got a house, I bought a lawnmower, and it's off of rap music. So I'm too deep in now to stop, but I'm still super competitive. You know, it's just who I am and it's how I keep going.
Ladies and gentlemen, better. You ready for a real ride? Better. Me and Prof, we on the loose, better. It's an all-nighter. Go pack a lunch. Yeah.
If you tryna party, then we got a Concord. All them lames over there, they're done for. Turn the shit to a freak Nick of some sort. It's gonna be some work, you should pack a lunch for it. Drop it down, fuck it up, spread them out, back it up, run them out, throw it up, go to work, pack a lunch, 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 pack a lunch. 4 or 5 housewives outside, mouth wide. No more day on the south side. So high, got Alzheimer's. Slow style, Alpine in my downtime. Girl, you sturdy as hell. Speak 3 languages and I heard you read Braille. I bet the motherfuckers feeling me now. They was turning me down. Nowadays, I'll be turning them out. Couple lean got me questioning my sanity. All this footage on the phones could be damaging. So drunk that I could barely see. Is it Jennifer Aniston balancing on humanity? Who's flexible at the festival? And what's the numeros por tu teléfono? Wow. I wish that I was born with 8 cocks. About to go someplace and drink my face off like Wade Boggs. Drop it down, fuck it up, spread them out, back it up, run them out, throw it up, go to work, pack a lunch, 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 yes, pack a lunch.
Black Hannibal dressed like Barry Manilow. No COVID shot pop, I got the antidote. You wanna act animal? I'll push the envelope. Clipping the tech, look like a banana boat. 10th grade, I had cake like anime. My attitude keep you at bay. The Mandalay with the gift, the gab, I go get the bag. Then I pound my dogs like a rub and dash. I need a lap dance from a rap fan. Girl, show me you got drive like a dash cam. Yeah, I'm the captain, rolling the Afghan. I drop bombs on them like the Gap Band. Black bandana tilting like Santana. I'm a cheap fuck, I wanna dine at Panera. I walk through your hood with a vendetta, yelling out, who the best nigga? Nah, nutter. If I had 20 million, I gotta spend it. The lieutenant go Luke Cage. I gotta finish and pass women, give me French benefits. I'm a king, so kiss the bling of the ring and say, hi, you eminent. Ho, that's how a real nigga do it. Nothing changed but the mic when I'm interviewing. Me and Prof, we got bud by the bunch. It's an all-nighter. Go pack a lunch, nigga.
Drop it down, fuck it up, spread them out, back it up, run them out, throw it up, go to work, pack a lunch, 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 pack a lunch. A real life like Comic-Con, sparring soccer moms in the octagon. Spirit animal, Carmelone. I'm just thankful that they let me bring my dog along. I'm a wild motherfucker, I'll admit that. More action, boss, less chit chat. Girl, you looking good, where your kids at? Me versus your man, it's a mismatch. If I had an opportunity to be greeted with booty, even if it need be, you need a Shakita, maybe duty. 80 groupies in a parade that I'm faded, they eluding. Basically, I grab all the party people and I will tell them, if you tryna party, then we got a Concord. All them lames over there, they're done for. Turn the shit to a freak Nick of some sort. It's gonna be some work, you should pack a lunch for it. Drop it down, fuck it up, spread them out, back it up, run them out, throw it up, go to work, pack a lunch, 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 pack a lunch. Drop it down, fuck it up, spread them out, back it up, run them out, throw it up, go to work, pack a lunch, pack a lunch, pack a lunch, pack a lunch, pack a lunch.
a lunch, pack a lunch, pack a lunch, pack a lunch. Big stunner, 100, you stupid, just shut up, keep breezy, I'm gonna, I'm big boy, dun dunna, 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 dun dunna.
not give the devil any such opportunity.
Don't give him a foothold.
You know what happens if we give the devil a foothold, then it's not long and he gets a stronghold. And that's what becomes very dangerous.
So really and truly, we need to watch for the little things that we often
think don't matter, but they turn into huge problems if we don't deal with them.
Got 35 notches on the belt. Fire in the sky with 5 records on the shelf. Stress-related symptoms in my health. Said I couldn't take it with me. Watch me drag it all to hell. Then I pour another bottle on my grave. Ain't nobody care about you when you step up off this stage. Plus the doc told me I should count my days. Said the poison in my body's like a bullet to the face. Yeah, I'm going off, bitch, I'm going off. Pressure hanging around my neck like a holy cross. Turn that lightning in a bottle into Molotovs. Pain tatted on me like a motherfucking coat of arms. If you thought that it was different, then you going soft. Everybody knows, go and play the Leonard Cohen song. Bad days, long nights, and strong medicine. If you can hear it knocking, you's about to let the devil in. Ain't nobody ringing my bell.
Like the sun, but I run in the night.
They let a devil grab a hold of the mic.
Ain't nobody ringing my bell.
I glow like the sun, but I run in the night.
Sick of y'all
They let a devil grab a hold of the mic.
Yeah, that's 35 trips around the sun. Running out of gas with 9 bullets in my gun. That shadow on my shoulder weighs a ton. Y'all pretend like my experience with hell was just for fun. Nah, gonna take me to the river with my sins. Ain't a man alive without them. You can write that in my skin. Plus the preacher told me time was running thin. Said if I don't make a change, they won't ever let me in. Yeah, I'm going mad, bitch, I'm going mad. That stress feeling like I'm walking over broken glass. I slap forever in the face with an open hand. Swollen glands growing in my neck like a watered plant. If you thought I couldn't make it, then you full of trash. Blinding motherfuckers like the glare from a solar flash. It's bad days, long nights, and strong medicine. If you can hear me knocking, you's about to let the devil in. Ain't nobody ringing my bell.
Glow like the sun, but I run in the night.
They let a devil grab a hold of the mic.
Ain't nobody ringing my bell.
I glow like the sun, but I run in the night.
They let a devil grab a hold of the mic.
One of the most valuable things to me, and something that I really stand by, is there's a lot of copycatting when it comes down to art. I see a lot of kids and artists come up and do exactly what other people are doing, and it's, even for a while, they might even get a little shine for it, but it's not their music, it's not their lifestyle. The way that they talk, the way that they dress, the way that they behave, like, you can tell it's not them. You got about a year of that in your life before the rest of the world catches on and leaves you hot on your ass. And it's always been one of the things that I put forward is make your music. It's okay to be influenced by other people, like, I encourage that, but you have to be honest with yourself if you want the rest of the world to believe what you're doing. I'd say the first time the light bulb went off for me for hip hop was when I started listening to Wu-Tang, probably around 8th grade-ish. I started hearing my dad's records and those samples. And I never heard anything like that before, because I was like, oh, wait, it's my dad. Oh, wait, no, it's not. And they took something that I had already really appreciated, and they transformed it into something much more aggressive. I was hooked. Because it became foreign to me again, because it took something that I was already familiar with, and that's when I realized that I could take things that I'm familiar with and manipulate them into this art form. And that's where I decided that it doesn't just have to be the old soul records either. It can be, you know, the classical piano, you know, like Mobb Deep and all those dudes, and Cormega. They were rapping over beautiful, like, classical samples, but were like putting the hardest stuff down on that. You know, that's where I also wanted to bring in folk and, like, you know, like crazy, like, English, like, lute music and stuff like that. But as long as those melodies were there, you know, that experience taught me that I could make music out of anything. A few of my biggest inspirations, they don't really all stem from hip hop. It's not all there for me. Like, for hip hop, Questlove is a genius to me. It's phenomenal. He reinvents the wheel quite a bit, and he's got a tone that, you know, people envy, like Eric Clapton does with his guitar. Took simplicity and made it powerful. You know, big Eric Clapton fan, big Carole King fan, if you want to talk about that kind of like 60s folk music. And that's, I think, where I get a lot of my songwriting inspiration from, is that kind of realm. Would be like the Bob Dylans and the Carole Kings and the John Lennons. And also that music was beautiful in a sense that kind of, it stimulated your senses where you could get goosebumps and stuff like that. And I've always tried to tie that into my music. And, you know, the older I got is when I started discovering, like, neo-soul, like the D'Angelos and the Bilaus and stuff like that. And that gave me the same feeling. It just had that Motown slump to it that was like my dad's records. You know, I'm able to take all those things at this point and be influenced by that and put that into my music. Lately, I'd say the neo-soul stuff is really getting to me. D'Angelo's Voodoo is probably my favorite record of all time. Creatively, for me, man, I kind of draw from everything. As far as influences go, I got just a giant shopping list of artists.
So we get in there, I'm like, fuck it, we gotta do it, the news is here. So we get into the tank, they start lowering it down, and I'm like, this ain't that bad, because the alligator is like over here on this ledge, and it's huge. I'm talking about like 15, 16 feet.
Dude, it was quite a journey to get with Strange Music in the process. Beforehand, before we even signed anything, it took us, I would say, at least 10 years before that ink dried. And lots of independent projects and shows and everything else in between, and small cars and short trips and you know, floors of people's cribs.
I know the stories.
You name it.
Seeing somebody in the exact same place as me and watching all hope of ever succeeding fall away, and watching that progression completely stop, watching that hit that brick wall and just shatter, was really motivating and eye-opening.
And I look at this, I'm like, this is what I think this is. I look over to the crowd and I see this guy in the crowd like, so I'm like, oh, this is ecstasy. What the fuck? Like, he was just making it rain, X pills. He's like, for you, for you.
Scholar, I don't write no book.
spend my money on the last girl, honey. She hates my guts. I paid my rent late, so my landlord's angry. And all this shit keeps piling up and trying to hang me. I give my loving on the run. So don't you try to slow me down and walk around me. Sick of trying to strum along with your love song. So leave me here to pour another drink on the rocks. All of this will hold you down onto the ground until you're crawling on the gravel like a regular guy. All of this will hold you down onto the ground until you're drowning in your said that I couldn't, I went and did it. It felt like it was trial by fire when I was in it. Nah, they didn't slow me down for a minute. I navigate with the stars and I double down on the finish. What the fuck y'all talking about now? No business. Standing in the same damn circle at close distance. Shit, I'm 40 and fire on all pistons. Lapping these little tattoo face newer additions. Like, can we get a break from it? It's like
looking at me is I love cooking. It doesn't look like I've eaten a meal in my life, but I love cooking. It's what I did before music and everything like that. It's a really therapeutic thing for me. So when I'm not touring, I like being at home. I got my head in a recipe book. I like cooking at home, man. I miss that. It's probably one of the main things that I miss when I'm on tour is home cooked meals. And the idea of like cooking for people and sitting down, good conversation, good wine, I like that too. My specialty would be Italian just because that's, you know, I worked in Italian for so long. I worked in a soul food joint too for a while in Seattle. I didn't really gain a lot of knowledge there, but I can make a pretty wicked etouffee if I have to. I guess something that a lot of people don't know about me, and I don't talk about it that much, and I get asked a lot in interviews, and it seems to confuse people. I do a lot of the production on the records, and a lot of people get confused because they'll see, oh, it's produced by yada, 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 or, you know, I've co-produced every record. I produced half of 88 keys and counting. You know, I grew up playing instruments. My grandfather was a piano player, and, you know, my dad is like a super hardcore record head and a blues guitarist. So I grew up around the music and was playing music my whole entire life, and kind of the combination of all that stuff brought me into, you know, hip hop, because I was able to take the records that my dad listened to, the piano that my grandfather taught me, and the guitar that my dad taught me, and throw it all together. And not the greatest singer in the world, so, you know, I can kick some raps over it, and then it gets to be everything. But, you know, producing and making music is probably first on my mind, especially before the rapping part, before the lyrics. Like, that always comes second to me. Like, I never have the lyrics before I have the music. I went to school to be a teacher, and I wasn't really agreeing with a lot of things that I was learning in that, so I kind of dropped out after 2 years, and I went into audio school. And my goal at that point was to, be a studio guy. I wanted to make records, whether I was mixing records or producing records or, you know, even just session playing on some records. I wanted to be in the studio. But, you know, making music has always been a therapeutic thing for me. I've always done it. I'm always going to do it. Even when the bottom drops out of all this, it's still going to be there for me. I still want to exist in music. I still want to be able to, you know, work in a studio or produce for people. I never thought that it would be the other way around. I never thought that I'd be the one, you know, going on stage and going on tour and doing interviews and stuff like that. Like, I always thought that I'd be the guy behind everything. One of my biggest pet peeves, social media has opened things up so close now that everyone, you know, they have a voice, and that's great. But can white girls, little tiny white girls, stop dropping the M-bomb on me? It's so awkward and uncomfortable. It is, I think it's my least favorite thing. And especially with like hip hop becoming the way that it is now, it's like such a okay thing, I think. But it's like, you know, kids come to the concerts and drop it, and it's disgusting. You guys gotta knock that shit off. My celebrity crush, and it's a heavy one, I would leave the wife and kids on Christmas morning for Kristen Ritter. I would leave the wife and kids on Christmas morning and the fucking dog. I'd leave them all behind for Kristen Ritter. If you were watching this, boo-boo, let me get at you. I know he wants me to make eye contact with him right now, but he doesn't look like Kristen Ritter. So watch me, girl, I'm coming for you. Yeah, my second runner-up celebrity crush is Zooey Deschanel. I got a thing for like the Christina Ricci's and the Zooey Deschanel's, and the Kristen Ritter, she's taller, but she's kind of the same to me, but she's a super babe. But yeah, Zooey Deschanel. If Kristen Ritter wasn't available, I'd go knocking on Zooey Deschanel's door.
So we get in there, I'm like, fuck it, we gotta do it, the news is here. So we get into the tank, they start lowering it down, and I'm like, this ain't that bad because the alligator is like over here on this ledge, and it's huge. I'm talking about like 15, 16 feet.
Dude, it was quite a journey to get with Strange Music in the process. Beforehand, before we even signed anything, it took us, I would say, at least 10 years before that ink dried. And lots of independent projects and shows and everything else in between, and small cars and short trips and floors of people's cribs.
Y'all know the
you
stories.
name it.
Seeing somebody in the exact same place as me and watching all hope of ever succeeding fall away, and watching that progression completely stop, watching that hit that brick wall and just shatter, was really motivating and eye-opening.
And I look at this, I'm like, this is what I think this is. I look over to the crowd.
Derelict flow running. Motherfuckers always hating on something. Took a small break to fill up my plate, cause all of this running round got me hungry. Tell 'em I'm back, chillin' my glass. Ain't no need to be panicked. Soon as I knock this back, I'ma rock that ass like stop. Skinny Bone Jones with immaculate flow.
Didn't even know that he could rap like that though.
Yeah, well, who's the asshole that told you I had a rap flow? Point him out. I stepped into my future, blocked out that noise, and I came back with a vengeance, like I'm Bruce Willis on roids. Tell me now who got that smooth shit, sipping on some LaFroy, and I walked out of that smoke cloud with my game tight and on point. I'm feeling real good right now, yeah. I'm feeling real fine
And a little drunk.
I'm feeling real good right now, yeah. I'm feeling real fine
And a lot drunk.
So if they ask about me, ooh, tell them what I does, tell them what I do. Tell them where I is, tell them where I be. I'm feeling real good right now, yeah. Tell them what I do. I'm feeling real good right now, yeah. Tell them what I do. Fuck you.
Man, cause it is colder than a witch's titty face down in the snow and a brass bra outside. But this beat makes me feel like I'm tongue fucking a margarita.
Yo, keeping my cool running. Everybody's always mad about something. Figured if that's the way that it is, then I ain't got time to worry about nothing. Tell 'em I'm back and try to relax. You can go ahead and be honest, kid. This shit here had to run it back home like stop. Oh shit! Sipping on a little bit of Templeton.
What's the big deal about Templeton?
Picture what it's like to get head on top of a pile of Benjamins. It's like that. Walked out of that mic booth, hopped onto that stage, and I came back to go batshit on these jokers like I'm Bruce Wayne. Tell 'em now who got that smooth shit, jumping off of my page. You talk like I've been listening, but I'm too buzzed to be phased. I'm feeling real good right now, yeah. I'm feeling real fine
And a little drunk.
I'm feeling real good right now, yeah. I'm feeling real fine
And a lot drunk.
So if they ask about me, ooh, tell them what I does, tell them what I do. Tell them where I is, tell them where I be. I'm feeling real good right now, yeah. Tell them what I do. I'm feeling real good right now, yeah. Tell them what I do. Fuck you.
Blaze, like that shit, yeah. Hey, yo, Blaze, like that shit, yeah.
Can get you a pound or a birdie, anything possible, hands off Jersey. Birds that ghetto, they doing you dirty. Pretty just setting you up for some 30s. Under the laundry mat, throwing a pillowcase. This bitch a freak, but hate when I nut on the fake. Get to the money and turn it to more of it. I like to smoke a lot and I might pour of it. NCMD, they put balls on my grandma's house. They like to pedal right here and pull hammers out. Hisses and bury, they force you to stay. 2 shots from that cane, you dying that day. 1 bag of that fentanyl lethal. All through the state, that shit killing my people. I used to bag a bitch and murder regal. Art on trial for 6 and 8. I keep that white girl like she ain't illegal. Flying with savages, AC Seagulls. Heard about Jersey, they hit Beanie Siegel. Feet full of scandal, they face like the measles. I'm with the Dobermans, you with the Beagles. You just said Eddie with Waldo and Weasel. J-Lo don't wanna come back anymore, but don't think I still ain't trying to crack the low ho. I got that wow some packs at the stove. Sometimes I want quit, I work under the floor. I was a trapper, I never did chores. Put fire to white, I ain't making no s'mores. I'm one of the night and the bitch can be yours. My one plug of Poppy, he live by the shore. When I said it's definite, you wasn't sure. Counting up Busta Rhymes, give me some more. What out of blindfold, you niggas can't see me. I hustle for bills like that nigga down BB. Got 82 racks in a black Mitsubishi. My one bitch from Blackwood, she tastes like a Reezy. I'm from a state where we barely got tea. They tell you to leave if you follow your dream. I remain just like dope in the bag. I'm gonna hold it down just like one wag. I got some cousins that rep different flags. The smoking from me just like taking the drag. Fuck on the cougar, then jump in the jag. You ain't paying homage but stealing the swag. I got a white bitch that come by and cook it. Now she a crackhead, she fuck up and took it. If you want work in my email and book it. Fuck up the beat, I just jab it and hook it. Can get you a pound or a birdie, anything possible, hands off Jersey. Birds that ghetto, they doing you dirty. Pretty just setting you up for some 30s. Under the laundry mat, throwing a pillowcase. This bitch a freak, but hate when I nut on the face. Get to the money and turn it to more of it. I like to smoke a lot and I might pour of it. NCMD, they put balls on my grandma's house. They like to pedal right here and pull hammers out. Hisses and bury, they force you to stay. 2 shots from that cane, you dying that day. 1 bag of that fentanyl lethal. All through the state, that shit killing my people. I used to bag a bitch and murder regal. Art on trial for 6 and 8. Turn me up. Blaze, yeah, dope in the pot, they doing dope in the pot, they doing dope in the pot, yeah, they doing dope in the pot, they doing dope, whoa. Now they pass that shit, man, goddamn. They do more dope in the pot, they do more dope, they do more dope in the pot, they do more dope, they do more dope in the pot, they do more dope. They threw more dope in the pot. They threw more dope. I threw more dope in the pot. Threw more dope. She did some coke in the lot. It gave me throat. We in that Bentley money got the fofo. Fuck with me and mine's pussy and die slow. Next nigga play with my money. I swear I cut off your face. I ain't with robbing no niggas, but now we up at your safe. This nigga owe me 3 bands, but Tweety renting the race. Now I'ma make an example. Don't give a fuck by no case. I smoke it right out the pound, bro. I don't fuck with no ace. Me and Jay Ron and that Maji, we send them feeds out of space. Some niggas wanting the loud and some be wanting it late. Some want the loud, some be wanting it late. They threw more dope in the pot. They threw more dope. They threw more dope in the pot. They threw more dope. They threw more dope in the pot. They threw more dope. They threw more dope in the pot. They threw more dope. They threw more dope in the pot. They threw more dope. They threw more dope in the pot. They threw more dope. They threw more dope in the pot. They threw more dope. They threw more dope in the pot. They threw more dope in the pot. Still Travis 3 is definitely coming soon. Niggas on me on iTunes. This beat is not paid for. I should have purchased it. I'm not going to. This is only for promotional purposes only. If you bootleg this and sell it on the corner, don't do your thing. I'm not gonna knock you out. Dope in the pie, too much dope in the pie. We too much dope. Yeah. Stack up.
What's up, Blaze?
It's good with you.
It's good. Thank you for doing Every Best Point of View TV. For the people who don't know who you are, introduce yourself.
Yeah, man, I'm just Blaze Stackup, rapper from South Jersey, rapper of the group called Stack Up. Me and my brothers, not friends, real brothers, same blood brothers. Finale Stack Up, J-Ron Stack Up, and me, Blaze Stack Up. And
How
I'm
many
just
people are?
with my boy A-Golf and shit.
How many people are in Stack Up?
3, just me and my 2 brothers, Finale and J-Ron.
Are you the youngest or the oldest?
I'm actually the middle.
Are you middle?
J-Ron's the youngest, Finale's the oldest.
All right. How'd y'all get into rapping?
Finale actually. Well, I used to actually like mess around, but when we actually first took it serious, Finale got us into that.
So what's that? Tell me how the scene is in South Jersey.
We got a lot of talent. It's just nobody. We don't got the exposure. They don't got clubs out here that let us really do that. We got to go to Philly. They make us go to Philly, New York. You know what I mean? Everybody either wants to go to the A. A lot of South Jersey artists are sitting there saying they're Philly artists when they really live in South Jersey because that's the only thing they can do to really make it, which I don't do that. But still, I know why they do it. But they are doing that right now. Yeah. It's hard out here to get on.
Have you reached out? Have you tried to talk to the Fetty Waps and them to like bring a bigger scene?
None of them. They don't rep South Jersey like that, and they don't come out here like that. They don't. None of them do that. Joe Budden's, Fetty Wap, none of them. I never heard nobody get put on really. It's like beat makers and stuff like Mike Zombie, stuff like that, but nobody ain't really putting South Jersey on. We don't got no wave like that.
Okay. And how did the deal come up with Asgard Records and A-Golf? How did that come through?
Well, yeah, that's you asked like how did I get down with it, or?
Yeah, how'd you get down with them?
Well, actually, that was just like a little kind of verbal drawing, but I actually talked to A-Golf on the phone. We had a track watching from back then that my boy, my promoter Mayhem, put that together, but then later down the line we did a new track, and then I ended up talking to him, and then he was actually just with it. He was already he was thinking about it himself, so we just made it happen.
Okay. And describe your music style.
I'm versatile enough, but I just like to make hits. That's it. Mainly like bangers. You know what I mean? I do a lot of trap type tracks right now, but you know what I mean, club bangers, whatever. Anything that make people want to move or bob their head to it.
Now, is it true you did a song with T-Pain?
Actually, that song is really just it was the contest he had back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And it was you had to hop on one of his drones and he had the hook and then you had to send it in. But when I did mine, I just go in with the extra promotion, so I didn't just send the track and that's it. I actually shot a video for it too, regardless. So yeah.
That's what's up. What do you think is missing for you to take the next big step?
I don't know, man. Just keep going. I got to shoot this video with Project Pat. I got to get a lot more of these big features that I'm actually trying to get done. Me and A-Golf got to finish this mixtape, which we actually are just getting started. I got to get some video shot with him. I got to get video shot with these big people and get put on these bigger sites and just, you know what I mean, just keep going up.
Have you had any record labels reach out to you yet?
I had like back then on MySpace, like that when MySpace was way, you know what I mean, back then when it was actually doing it kind of good, and Meek Mill was actually signed to Grand Hustle, and Nicki Minaj wasn't even signed to Young Money yet. I had labels actually reach out to me on there and actually say like, congratulations for the, you know what I mean, 250,000 views were watching you. I had labels say stuff, but I don't know. I don't like what a lot of them be talking about.
Okay.
A lot of them be wanting I don't know, they seem like they be wanting money. I don't know, it should be kind of weird. I don't know. I never had a label come up to me and say they want to offer like a signing bonus, like give me money up front. I never had that, so I never. even like the S Guy deal, this is just straight smooth, so it's not nothing crazy. But you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. And when you do videos, how do you shoot the videos? Do you want a story to it, or you just you and your friends and stuff?
I actually had like a couple with like a little storyboard to them, like the All Day with me and my boys, Money Man Scrap. But really, I just like how I fuck with I respect Agolf, and that's why I'm fucking with him. But we was actually even trying to get down with Soldier back then. But just how they do this to simple videos and just keep dropping videos back to back. That's why I respected them and their way that they just do that. But that's how they started killing the internet and buzzing heavy. So that's the shit I was on, and that's what kind of helped me get to where I am. Sometimes I was just shooting videos anywhere and just don't. I actually was shooting my own videos. My boy that just got locked up, man. But when he gets back out, I'll be shooting a lot more of my own. But other than that, I get my cousin and other people to do.
Okay. And who do you listen to?
I listen to Future real heavy. I fuck with the Migos real heavy, but they stole my One Time song. So if you really listen to One Time, check the dates on SoundCloud. And that's actually when I did the Watch 'Em track with Agolf back then. I actually was hitting up my boy Mega Ham was hitting him up, trying to get us to get down with QC back then. And he sent him the One Time track. And we actually got the call back, and I got that actually in the One Time video on YouTube. But they actually hit us back, and we never answered it. And next thing I know, 5 months after our drone was posted, I ended up hearing their One Time, and they're doing it exactly structured the same. All their songs are like heavy trap bangers. That was the one that they had like that trap sound, but it's a little more mellowed out. So they tried to like think they was changing it up, but if you listen to it and listen to mine, it's too close. They like took damn near the whole everything.
So if you were to see them today, could y'all like talk about it and like work it out, or no?
Yeah, we definitely can. I actually, like I said, I fucked and I let it slide. It let me know what I'm capable of doing in the game. But trust me, I thought about it already plenty of times. Like I'm not over it yet. It ain't over yet. Like I still got all the proof. I saved everything. I got like all physical evidence and real evidence that if I want to, I can try to get money off that phone. Like I'm not beast regardless, but it ain't nothing crazy. Like I ain't sweating. I still fuck with them. Like if they wanted to make something, we can usually work that out. So we can make it work. I didn't give me a damn feature and we can make it work. Like that ain't that shit.
Yeah, I feel that too. So you and your brother are part of a group called Stackup, right?
Yeah.
How did that come about? Like, how you guys get the name, and what made you guys say let's do a group project?
We had a group H2O at first, and then later down the line, we really was like we wanted to take it serious. I remember that's when we wanted to make our MySpace, and that was me and J-Ron. We was chilling, and then I remember I was thinking of it, and we just said Stack Up. And then we just kept repeating it and just remembering. We was just seeing how catchy it could be and be used, and then we just ran with it. But it actually stuck, so.
Okay. And what separates you from your brothers when it comes to music? What do they do that you don't? Like, why should we listen to y'all?
Wait, what was that again?
What separates you and your brothers when it comes to the music stuff? How do you guys does your brother sing, or do you rap? How does that work? What separates y'all?
I guess just we all got our own little style, but us as a group, we also know how to do all each other's style. Like we can blend good, do the same thing. We'll make a song sound like one good song, like we're a great group on a track. We can definitely do that. But we all, for now, he has a deeper voice. J-Ron's bars are just out of control, and then it's just, but we all, I don't know, we make crazy songs. J-Ron makes a lot of hit songs to the point you're going to hear a lot of songs with me and him too. And then Finale is actually going to be dropping a mixtape real quick, real soon. But, yeah, we're like South Jersey, we spit about a little bit different stuff. So we are something that the game definitely needs. And a lot of people, when they hear us, they always say, like, who are y'all signed to? And we're not signed to nobody. I haven't been yet. So I'm just the only one that actually took the solo deal now, and I ran with Agolf. But I think Agolf's still probably looking for a major deal, if that. Other than that, he's probably just going to keep rocking indie and doing his thing.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years with this music? You hear me, bro?
Yeah, probably still trapping 5. That's all I can say about that. And like 2 more, at least 3 more albums.
So. And when you make it, right, what are you gonna do for South Jersey that these other Jersey rappers haven't been doing?
I'm gonna, instead of make it rain in the strip clubs, I'm gonna make it rain at parks where the children are playing around, and I'm gonna be just running in random schools, making it rain, and I'm gonna just give it that. I'm just gonna get back and do something that no rapper has done. A lot of rappers think they're doing it, but they ain't doing it. I'm gonna get back for real.
And who are some people you want to collab with?
Future, Lil Wayne, Rick Ross, Nicki Minaj, Remy Ma, Jay-Z, Egos probably make that work. The Game, definitely, I already said Nas and Jay-Z.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to get Pap on the track. And I'll probably get the whole industry. I'll fuck with the Game heavy. I'll see if I can get Redman and Method Man on something still. I'll probably try to get Wu-Tang on some shit. Like, I'll try to do some shit. I'll definitely get Drake on a John. Meek Mill, maybe. I don't know. I'll probably get Meek on some shit.
All right, how did this song come up? How did this song come up with Project Pat? How did you get that together?
I was actually, my boy Scrap been listening to Project Pat real heavy, so he put me on to his one mixtape, Street God 3, and then I've been banging that. And then when I saw he was dropping Street God 4, I hit him up, and he said something about he's working with all budgets, so I hit him up that day, and then ever since we did that. And then he actually fucked with the song heavy, so he hit me up about doing the video, and then gonna make that work too. So.
I heard you say you want to do a song with Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj. How do you feel about that situation?
I don't know. I really don't even know what's going on. But right now, I'm gonna say Remy winning. I give it that. That's all I can really say about that.
Okay. Where are some places you would like to perform at?
Definitely California. Any 420 festivals, any smoking festivals where they let you smoke. I'm trying to go there. Florida, King of Diamonds. You know what I mean? Texas. I want to go to Texas too.
What's up? I just want to say thank you for doing this interview with Best Point of View TV. Could you shout us out, please?
Blazestackup, man. You listen to Best Point of View TV. You already know, man. We get that fucking money out here. You ain't listening to them, I don't know what's wrong with you. Okay.
And tell me what project you got coming out and stuff like that.
Got that Still Trapping 3 on the way, you already know. And then we got that we got that SMD EP actually, and we got ATM EP coming out. So be ready for that. Stack Up and the solo project. And we got Splash Brothers coming out. I'm dropping 4 things, man. We working on it.
Bet. All right, bro.